Good morning, everybody. So it's Friday morning, this is the 11th of October, and I'm over here just after feeding my calves over there. You see them there in the distance beside the tree. I'm just checking on the heifers here, and the heifers will be going in now in a couple of days' time. What I'm actually doing now this morning is, they were in here a couple of days ago. This is silage field. They had it clean, yeah, it's not bare, but it's yet clean enough. They were just starting to mark it, so I took them off it. I don't want them tramping too much, and I put them into a large paddock here at the back. I've given them 2 days in here. They have it well at. So I'm letting them into the next paddock now this morning. Again, not much on it, but there's enough to do them for another day, possibly 2 days here on it. And then I'll move them down to the last paddock at the bottom, the bottom of this field. There's another paddock split in two. Get 2 days in it, and then the home. I'm just letting them go around over the paddocks now real quick and just clean off everything for the winter time. So I'll just let these in here now. So these heifers, it's time for them to go in anyway. They'll be calving in mid-January to mid-February. I think there's one there. There's only one of the whole batch that repeated once, and she won't be calving till early March. I think it's around the first week, or the end of the first week in March she'll be calving. So just let them in there. They've enough there to keep them going. They're happy. There's 10 in this batch, so this is the 10 earliest ones. We have another batch 10 in the in our back field. But these would be the first ones. These are the 10 of the first ones that will be calving. There is another batch then of 15, or sorry, another batch then of 5 in a different field that are calving from the end of February till the end of March. They're just a little bit younger. We just give them a little bit extra time. I think the first one calves, actually, if I remember right, the first one calves around the last day of February, and then the last one will calve before the last day of March. I think she's in about 2 or 3 days before the end of March, so they're just getting a little bit of extra meal and things as well. Them ones just to boost our growth another wee bit. But yeah, that's them in there now. And see, there's actually a better cover on it than I would have thought originally. And that'll keep them going. That'll give them two days of grass easily. And then we let them down to the last paddock and we'll move them. They'll be coming home then, and then they'll be going inside, and they'll be getting dosed, and they'll be getting clipped. Tails, back, heads and elders. Again, they'll be done with the cows. Probably be done end of November, beginning of December. We don't like to do them too early because actually hair will grow an awful lot between the month between now and Christmas. So we try to do them as close to Christmas as possible, so that you know, it seems to have the best effect. January, February, the cattle seem to thrive. Whatever it is about clipping cows, clipping down their back especially, if you're not doing it, start doing it. It's one of those things that I would tell you, no matter whether you're in beef or dairy, clip your cows when they go in. Clip their backs especially. If you don't do their tails, fine, but do their backs, their shoulders, their heads, and you will see your animal thrive. So we're just over here with our calves. A bit of a sun shining here. I might have to flip over here to the other side, but as you can see, the cover here is excellent. There's loads of grass. There's 15 acres in this field. It's a silage field as well, and it's not overly wet. It's just wet around this corner here, but the rest of the field over there is, the further you go over, the drier it gets. So I said I would graze this bit here first. This is going to last the calves a long time. It'll definitely keep them out until mid-November, at least. Hopefully much longer, but because these cattle will be the ones that will be going into the new shed. This is we have 2 batches of calves. This is our first batch here. There's 10 in this batch. Sorry, 11 in this batch. There's 10 in the other one. But these are the youngest calves. These would be from mid-February. Sorry, probably early-ish February to I think the latest one there is the 2nd of April born. So they're doing well. They're on it's a mixed ration that they're getting at the moment, and the other cattle are on the same ration. They're just we're just obviously giving these ones a little bit more. They're a little bit smaller, and we're trying to just, you know, obviously push their growth a little bit further, a little bit more protein. But yeah, they'll hopefully be going into the new shed when it's built. Hopefully built on time. They'll be going into that shed. It's a good airy shed for them, and they should do well in it. I'd like to thank everybody once again who has subscribed. I think we're 430 or 40 subscribers, which I cannot believe. I honestly cannot believe we have that many subscribers. I never expected the channel even do well, and that has blown my mind completely. And it's so nice to read the comments and to see that people are actually enjoying the content that I'm putting up. But I'm trying to kind of cover as much as I can about each topic, and that's the idea of the channel. There'll be bits of different videos thrown in that will sort of be farm related, but there'll be also family days out and events, maybe vintage days, things like that. Just something to suit all ages in all family types. This channel is not devoted to the farming community. It's also devoted on people who just want to know a little about where their food comes from and the process in producing it. So that's kind of the main reason for all this. So another thing I'd like to add, I put up a video of the second part of our slatted shed being built, cattle shed being built. You may notice the audio has been quite poor. We have a lot of wind, and again today is windy as well, and I'm probably, when I get back to editing this, I'm probably going to see that the wind is causing an issue as well. So I'm using a GoPro Hero 7, and I also film with my iPhone 10. But I've noticed GoPro especially is struggling with the wind, so I've ordered an external mic and a wind protector for that external mic. It's going to improve the audio greatly and hopefully do away with that problem with the wind, because that was unfortunate. I didn't realise it was as bad till I got home to edit it, and I had to actually delete an awful lot of coverage that I had taken because you couldn't hear a word I was saying, and that's something that's just going to have to be worked out. It's always windy up around here, so I'm going to have to get an external mic and add it onto it and see, hopefully that'll fix that problem. So I'd like you to be able to hear me clearly and see clearly what's taking place. So apologies for that. So please, if you haven't already, like, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Hit that little bell up on the top right hand corner, and it'll let you know when all our new videos, as soon as they go up, you'll be notified straight away. Keep tuned, there's an awful lot of stuff to come, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye now.